How do you deal with work stress and disappointment? Let's talk about it right here, right now. Hey, Chris Wright, Oxford Property Group here. So this real estate attorney, he called me today and he had what he thought was, very troubling news. So after he told me the bad news, he was relieved that I kind of just laughed at it and I was okay. I had almost expected this call at some point, but then he thanked me for taking the news well, with a sense of humor, and I was kind and I didn't freak out. And then the rest of the conversation was extremely pleasant. You ever feel like the world is against you, that everything you attempt to do, comes with failure or adversity? Like nothing ever goes right or is hoped for. You're not alone. Millions of people have the same problem. Real estate agents encounter situations like this more often than some jobs. It can be a very stressful job. Many of us live and die with every transaction. We often worry about a transaction for the entire 45 to 60 days that the property is under contract. Will it close? What's going to go wrong? Will it fall through? Do my clients hate me? Do they like me? Then there's the time between contracts, wondering if I'll ever get another contract. Why isn't my client base calling me? What am I doing wrong? Why did those past clients use someone else instead of me to buy their house? Or worse, why did they sell their house? I sold them that house. We just worry about so much in our industry. We worry about money and bills, just like any other person. But sometimes it's just to a very high degree, because we're on 100% commission and we have to, really wonder where that next check is coming from. But, over time, I've learned how to cope with stress that comes with real estate. I've been in the industry for a little while. And I feel that I have a kind of a grasp on how to navigate it, navigate this emotional roller coaster, of the day-to-day occurrences in this business. Or as it was coined on the ABC Wide World of Sports, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Not trying to be too high or be too low. And I do this what I call the 3 Ps, and that's plan, prepare, and practice. And then most importantly, I try to focus on what I can control, and I accept the things that I can't control. I meditate, I ask the universe for guidance on, the best ways to handle a situation. And I use the word universe in place of the word God. I'm spiritual, I'm religious somewhat, but some of you get freaked out on anything that remotely sounds religious. So let's use the word universe for you all. But when you ask the universe or God to help you navigate a problem with issues, the answer comes in various forms, right? It might come through other people, resources or media like books. It might come in a magazine. It might be a podcast, a radio talk show, or, just by scrolling through social media, TikTok. I see some very, very, smart people on TikTok as well as Facebook. But stress and anxiety severely affects mental health. I'm not a doctor and I don't pretend to be, and I don't want to give advice on something that I'm not well versed in. But I do feel that, the better you manage how much stress you take on, the more clarity you will have on how to handle and relieve the stress. But that's all I got. I wanted to talk about that. And you guys have a great day. Chris right here, Oxford Property Group. Take care.